All right, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you all being here. My name is Hulton Kubash, and I'm going to be telling you why the Iran nuclear deal was a stupid idea. So this deal did have some good parts, I'll admit. Iran had to reduce their uranium purity to 5%. So to give you an idea, my brother and sister-in-law work a nuclear reactor in the United States aircraft carrier, and the core to their nuclear reactor is around 90% purity. So Iran has a ridiculously low purity being reduced to 5%. They also have to get rid of all their uranium enriched above 20%, which is around 98% of the uranium they have stockpiled. And they have to allow for more frequent inspections on all of their bases and places where they have nuclear power. But there are also bad parts of this deal. Iran gets a crazy amount of money because we're lifting the sanctions on trade with them. A lot of their nuclear activity still exists, and they still have access to other means of killing people aside from nuclear bombs. So with the finances, a writer for Fortune says, an economically whole Iran will have more resources to support Hezbollah and other militant proxies in the region. This is a terrorist, if you didn't know. And the United States lists it as it, being Iran, as a state sponsor of terrorism, and Iran is a sworn enemy of Israel but has repeatedly ignored UN demands for it to curtail nuclear development needed to build weapons of mass destruction, a CNN writer. So, with this money, they can do a lot of things that they probably shouldn't be allowed to do. And we're just handing it to them in return for them taking a little bit of their nuclear power out of the equation. And a lot of the nuclear activity still exists in Iran. Iran still has access to over 1,600 centrifuges, which is what they use to purify the uranium that they use for whatever it is that they use it for. They say that they want the reactors for civilian use, though this is widely debated among politicians and such. And one of their entire main facilities is still operational. So instead of taking away all of their nuclear capabilities, we're letting them keep one of their main facilities. And there are still a lot of ways to kill people. According to CNN, IHS's Jane estimates each missile cost around $250,000. This deal is going to give Iran $7 billion. So if they use all of that money for missiles, that's nearly 30,000 missiles that they can use to bomb the rest of the world. So that's a lot of destruction still done, even though we've taken away their capability for 10 nuclear bombs that they have at the moment. Dirty bombs also kill a crap ton of people. You don't need all that much of a radioactive material to make a dirty bomb. It won't be as big as a nuclear bomb, but it will still do a lot of damage. So these are my resources. Thank you for listening.